getting toxic, tell the boy fall back. If it was back then, I'd be tripping off that. Took a little time just to get me on track. I went from snotty to snobby, got it like, immune to everybody, this is stunt 101. Up in the club, throwing this 50s like, hate it, the love it, I just can't get enough. Labels keep calling me, I said move if you call me, please, or don't even bother me. They said, oh my apology, they keep calling and calling. I keep stalling and stalling. Rookie of the year, my...
Tonight. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports?
Fielded just outside the goal line.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Here come the Saints for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their 6'1" quarterback from Old Dominion. It's Taylor Heineke.
And he said he was feeling good in the lead up to the season, and he proved it in a big way in Week 1 with 4 touchdown passes. Had the offense moving at peak efficiency right at the start of the year. Awfully impressive.
They begin on the ground with Kamara, and he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 20 carries, 99 yards.
Well, they set a nice tone in Week 1. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get the play action and throw the ball deep later on.
Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
On 1st and 10, Heineke. They'll get this out to Kamara. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Heineke to throw it. There's Chris Olave.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Heineke.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Here's Heineke. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Jags are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
So here are the Jags now set to get their first drive.
They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And he comes off an incredible performance in the opener, 5 touchdown passes. Now look, you always want to start strong. I think that's more than anyone, including himself, could have expected.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Now Lawrence.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
He was locked in. 2 trips to the end zone, Charles, over 100 yards receiving.
How about the combination of route running, confidence going downfield, and the ability to go up and get the football? You're exactly right. It was hard for them to stop him.
Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. After the sack on 1st down, Lawrence completes it to Evan Ingram. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 44-yard line.
ETN up the middle.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Play action. It's Lawrence. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 14.
Straight ahead, ETN.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
From the 9, 2nd and 5. Lawrence will throw.
This is caught. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Now Lawrence to throw.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Lawrence.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Calvin Ridley, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Jaguars use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush. Well, he shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position. And even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly, because as fast as he got into the backfield, you're exactly right. The running back had no shot to get over and try and protect his quarterback, and a sack resulted.
To try again after the sack.
Heineke, he'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Heineke.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Now Heineke. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Devon Hamilton busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
Another try after the 1st down sack.
Heineke
under pressure, and they got to him again.
Devon Hamilton.
Now 2 sacks for him already here in this 1st quarter of play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this throw will be intercepted.
And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's a give to Etienne.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Zay Jones
from 6 yards away.
And the Jaguars are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be sterner with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Heineke.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is taken around the 12. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Now Lawrence. Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
This one caught by Ridley. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down.
The Jaguars are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things get a little bit tougher. The good thing for them, though, is they take a little extra confidence with them when they head out on the road.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne.
Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field.
They'll run with Etienne.
And he's got the 1st down, yardage before being taken down at midfield.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Here's Lawrence. Screenplay, here's Etienne. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. Looking to throw. Lawrence.
That is caught. Rashad Bateman.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
Now how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
They go play action with Lawrence. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
A shotgun snap, and again to Etienne.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. This offense so far on 3rd down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he is going to lose yardage here. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
We'll put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did it in a big way there.
Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And this one is right through, and that will extend their lead even further.
So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it. I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it. You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that they've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Over the middle, into the hands of Michael Thomas. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing, Heineke.
Open man is Michael Thomas. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Now this will be a jet sweep. Here's Thomas with it.
And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory.
They go play action. Now Heineke.
And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Heineke on 3rd and 2.
That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 36. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Coming left is Kamara. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
From the gun, Heineke. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw. Heineke got an open man. It's Olave. And he is going to have a Saints first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
He's into the secondary.
He's got it.
And the Saints are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Kamara trying again, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Alvin Kamara, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that'll cut the lead to 17-7.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Throwing again on 2nd down.
Lawrence
over the middle. That's caught by Ridley. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Now Lawrence on 1st down.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Under pressure, they got him again. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game.
Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down.
Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to third and inches. And Ingram hauls it in.
And he will have a Jaguars first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on third and inches. It's a throw again as Lawrence. Throw over the middle, pulled in here by Farrell. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Looking to throw again on second down.
Lawrence.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
On play action, Lawrence.
Now he's flushed, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Cameron Jordan in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And the lead will hold at 10.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him.
Nowhere to go. Here he lost the football. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
From the shotgun, it's Heineke. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Heineke now.
That is hauled in by Michael Thomas.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now Heineke. Slant pass complete to Olave.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. A give to Kamara running right. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal.
To throw is Heineke.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
That's Foley Fadukasi who got in there and finished off the play. Heineke with a third and goal.
That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Riley Patterson now on for the field goal.
This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt.
Patterson's kick is good.
And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10.
So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within one score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance. So that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Now Lawrence. The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down.
Wreaking havoc was Nathan Shepard, the D tackle. Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Heineke now from the 50.
Thomas has got it, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Final minute now of the third quarter.
Off the play fake, Heineke.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. A 10th carry for Kamara. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season.
And the Saints are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we're all tied now early in this 4th quarter. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Running out of the gun with ETN.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 40 now on 2nd down.
Lawrence. He'll drop this one off with ETN.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Lawrence will throw.
And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 40.
Lawrence.
Open man right side is Ingram. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. To throw again on 2nd down.
Lawrence throwing, completing, quick to Calvin Ridley.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 19. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
A handoff for ETN.
And just a couple yards there down to the 17. The Jaguars on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 8.
Lawrence, now this is ETN on the draw.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And his kick is good. And with that, they take the lead here, 20-17. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack.
Heineke
being checked. And the pressure gets to him again.
Trayvon Walker
bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
The pass caught by Olave.
They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
On 2nd down, ETN once more.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. A very quick pass to Ridley. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 40. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Now Etienne. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. 2nd down. Here's an option right. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And they'll run here with Etienne. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Etienne once more. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Here's Etienne. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Point after try forthcoming. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was capped off by a Travis Etienne touchdown run. Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Heineke to throw it. And that is incomplete. Heineke to throw for it on 4th down. Pass complete. Thomas. And they will get the conversion on 4th down to stay alive, but time not an ally. Flushed out right. It's complete. Kamara. And he will get to the sideline here, but that a minimal gain at best. 3 yards, possibly 4. Throwing again on 2nd down. Heineke. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. One last shot now for Heineke. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football.